Hello guys, LifeHackster here. I know if you've seen the last couple of videos that I made, you know that this is coming. Yep, we'll be comparing the Wyze Cam Pan V2 with also new to the market, Best Buy exclusive for now, Eufy Indoorcam Mini. I made individual reviews of these Wi-Fi cameras a few videos ago and I will link them down below if you want to check it out. This video will be mostly between these cameras, but I'll also partly include the older Eufy 2K indoor pan and tilt, what they call now the P24, because I think this is still the best option for an indoor pan and tilt camera comparing price to features. Overall though, any of these Wi-Fi cameras, the Wyze Cam Pan V2 or even the version 1, and Eufy's indoor cameras are good options for your home. There are some slight differences and features though that you might want one for the other, so it really depends on what your needs are. But for basic security camera functions and reliability, these are pretty good choices. So in this video, we will compare the video and audio quality, daytime and night, motion alert notification speed, and some motion tracking testing. And I'll tell you the features that are unique on each camera that might be a feature that you want. And also we'll talk about mounting options for these cameras because each of them has limitations. And I'll tell you which one is a better camera for a ceiling install, shelf, or wall install. Before we start though, if you find this video or other videos helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And click the bell notification so as to get notified when I upload comparison videos like this video, product reviews, product updates, and long-term reviews. Thank you. Let's check out the video and audio quality, which by the way, the Wyze Cam Pan records still in 1080p, while the Eufy records up to 2K quality. Alright, so now we'll be comparing the video and audio quality of these cameras, and first with my setup. My blinds are closed and it is about 5:20 p.m. in the afternoon, so it's a little bit dark. So let's start with the Eufy Indoorcam Mini. Now it has it records in 2K quality at 15 frames per second. And the field of view is not really disclosed, so I really don't know what it is, but it is narrower than the other two cameras. So with the Wyze Cam Pan V2, it only records 1080p resolution, but it has a Starlight Sensor. So I think this, as you can see, it's a little bit brighter as compared to the other two. But it has a 100 degree field of view and records at 20 frames per second. And now we have the older Eufy indoor pan and tilt, which is known as the P24 at this time. It has a 125 degree field of view and also records in 2K quality. And it records also at 15 frames per second. So this is what it looks like when I'm close to the camera. And we're going to go right here. Away from the camera. This is what it looks like. So with the Eufy Indoorcam Mini, this is what it looks like. With the Wyze Cam Pan V2, this is what it looks like. And the older Eufy Indoorcam Pan and Tilt P24, this is what it looks like. Wyze Cam Pan's new feature compared to the older version 1 is the Starlight Sensor, which it can see better in low light situations. But for indoor use, the most low light you will get that will make a difference will be a few minutes during sunset. All other cameras, when it thinks that it needs more light, it will just switch to night vision mode anyways. And at night when nobody is in the house, the lights will usually be off. And it will be mostly dark that the Wyze Pan will change to night vision mode. Even with a Starlight Sensor, when it is too dark, the footage will be unusable, so you still need to set the auto night vision. I think Starlight or low light sensors doesn't really have any benefit in an indoor setup. So this is the video quality of Eufy's Indoorcam Mini at night, and this, no lights, and it has 4 infrared LEDs turned on and night vision turned on. So this is what it looks like when I'm close to the camera, and this is what it looks like when I'm about 20 feet away from the camera.
So this is the video quality of the Wyze Cam Pan version 2 at night. And this, no lights, and I have set this to dark mode on the night vision. And I could barely see the infrared LEDs, but I can see very faint 6 of them. So this is what it looks like when I'm close to the camera. And this is what it looks like when I'm about 20 feet away from the camera.
As to the recording of footage, all of these cameras record motion events or can be set to record 24/7 on the microSD card inserted on the cameras. And the Wyze Cam Pan is advertised to be compatible to up to a 32GB card, and the Eufy cameras up to 128GB cards. Now, they have cloud recording options with monthly subscription if needed. Now, both of these cameras have AI features like person detection, but with a Wyze, you will only get this feature if you subscribe to their monthly subscription. And if you want a pet or animal detection, then the older Eufy Indoor Pan and Tilt is the only one that has this feature. And at this time of this recording, the Wyze Cam Pan version 2 doesn't have pet detection. These cameras also have sound detection. And one cool thing on the Wyze is that it can also listen for smoke and carbon monoxide alarms. And on the Eufy Indoorcam Mini, it has this 360 round look feature, which when it hears a loud sound, it will pan 360 degrees so as to be able to record and catch who or what made the sound. And the older P24 is the only one that has crying or baby crying detection, which can be a good option as a baby monitor. As to motion alert notification speeds, Eufy cameras are pretty fast in notification, and the Wyze, when you are on their Cam Plus subscription, it is delayed. But if you turn it off or if you're not subscribed, then the notification is faster. Except that the notification now has a 5-minute cool-off. Personally though, for indoor use, I don't need the Cam Plus subscription for my Wyze cameras. I only turn on notification when no one is at the house. And usually there will not be a lot of false motion alerts when nobody is home. As to motion tracking with 2 or more people involved, it seems like both cameras will pick the bigger person or who is closer.
This is the audio quality coming out from Eufy's Indoorcam Mini. This is the audio quality coming out from Wyze Cam Pan version 2.
Wyze Pan is advertised to have a Siren, but at this time it doesn't have this option on the app. Let's talk about mounting options. So all of these cameras can pan 360 degrees. No issues there. But on their tilting up or down, this is where the older Eufy Pan and Tilt will have a limitation on tilting down. So if you're planning to set up the camera in a shelf higher than 5 feet, then the 2 other cameras will be a better choice. For a ceiling mounting though, the older Pan and Tilt will have a better field of view range than the other 2. And actually the Wyze Cam Pan, I don't think it is designed to be installed in a ceiling. It does have a quarter 20 thread, but I haven't found a ceiling mount for it. But what I found are a lot of mounts for a wall install. And talking about wall install, on the Eufy Indoorcam Mini, in the mounting instructions on the app, it says that you will need a mount accessory, which is basically a generic camera screw-in mount. But the mount pan or the ceiling mounting plate, which is the one included in the box, doesn't have the quarter 20 screw thread to screw into the mount. It is actually a different design, and they are not interchangeable with the older Eufy Pan and Tilt plate, which is the one that has the quarter 20 thread. So Eufy needs to correct that. So what do you think, guys? Which one will you choose? Comment down below which one works for you. For me, I do need and have been using the older Eufy Pan and Tilt in my ceiling. This is the best place for it. Nobody can reach it without a ladder. Nobody can unplug it because it is powered in my attic. And it is not really noticeable unless you look up. The other 2 cameras are also pretty good, but better for putting on top of a shelf. I'll also go with the Indoor Mini first before the Wyze. Both Eufy cameras are a bit more expensive than the Wyze Cam Pan, but they do record in 2K resolution, no need for monthly subscription, full use of its features like their AI person detection, and way better audio quality than the Wyze, and also faster notifications. What I like about the Wyze Cam Pan though is that their pan scan feature, which Eufy doesn't have, and also the time lapse, which has been a feature of Wyze ever since they started selling cameras. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.